Who are you? What is your identity? I don't mean your name or fingerprint. I mean, how do you show up in your life? What are your beliefs, standards, and values? Do you believe that the answers to these questions determine the results in your life? If you don't, you should, because that's how it works. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the importance of your identity, how it works to create our lives, and how to shift your identity to craft the life you want. Identity shifting is an extremely powerful tool that empowers you to intentionally shape your life by redesigning the core aspects of who you are. You have a different identity in each domain of your life: your career, relationships, health, finances, etc. You may be a beast in all of them or none at all, but all are at least modestly unique, if not in stark contrast to each other. You could dominate in your career, but fail in your relationships, or vice versa. This is because we have different skills and beliefs about ourselves and others, and have had unique experiences in each facet of our lives. Identity shifting is a dynamic process rooted in the understanding that who you are is not fixed but malleable. It involves deliberately reshaping your self-concept, beliefs, and behavioral patterns to align with the person you aspire to become. At its core, identity shifting acknowledges that your current identity is a culmination of past beliefs, thoughts, emotions, actions, and circumstances, and by consciously altering these elements or your perception of them, you can construct a new, empowered version of yourself. The brain's ability to adapt and reorganize, known as neuroplasticity, forms the basis of identity shifting. By exposing yourself to new thoughts, experiences, and behaviors, coupled with making new decisions, you forge new neural pathways, rewiring your brain to embody your desired identity. Your identity is embedded in the stories you tell yourself or were told to you by your parents, teachers, peers, and society. Identity shifting involves crafting a new narrative that aligns with your chosen identity. This narrative becomes the script of your life, influencing your thoughts, decisions, and the reality you create. You need to become the author or architect and design your life and who you want to be. If we stick with the building theme, if you are the architect, your beliefs are the foundation of your identity. Identify the beliefs that currently define you in a specific area of life. Are they empowering or limiting? If limiting, you must craft new beliefs that align with the future you envision. What would the person you want to become believe in the area of your life you're looking to level up? Your values, standards, and rules are the raw materials of success. Elevate your standards to match your desired identity. If you're shifting your identity in health, raise your standards by committing to regular exercise, nourishing your body with wholesome food, and prioritizing self-care. Standards act as a compass, guiding your behaviors and decisions toward alignment with your chosen identity. Establish new rules that govern your behavior. If you're shifting your identity in personal development, replace old rules like "I avoid challenges" with new rules like "I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth." Rules serve as the guidelines that steer your actions, ensuring they are in harmony with your evolving identity. Define what you will no longer tolerate in your life. Stop tolerating self-limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. Setting standards, rules, and boundaries around how you will operate and what you no longer accept is the fence that protects your construction zone from sabotage. Determine the actions that align with the characteristics of your new identity. In your career, take actions such as volunteering for leadership roles, seeking opportunities to showcase your skills, and embodying the qualities you aspire to. Actions are the tangible expressions of your identity in the world. Who we are, what we believe, what we value, determines the actions we take. Create an environment that supports and reinforces your new identity. This is like clearing the construction zone of debris so you don't get hurt. If you're shifting your identity in relationships, surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, fostering an environment where the qualities of your desired identity are mirrored and celebrated. Spend time with people who are in relationships like you want to be in, and behave the way you want to behave. Avoid those who don't. If you want to be healthy, throw out the cookies that always tempt you. Shifting your identity requires a radical departure from the familiar terrain of your past. Give yourself permission to shift. Acknowledge and release the self-limiting beliefs tied to your old identity. Recognize that your past does not dictate your future, and you possess the agency to craft a new narrative and build something new. Know and accept that some good things in your life might change or dissolve, but you are making room for something better. Cultivate a growth mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation. Grant yourself the permission to evolve, knowing that each step forward is a stride toward the person you aspire to become. Extract valuable lessons from your past experiences without letting them define you. Your past is a teacher, not a jailer. The decision to embody your new identity is a pivotal moment in the identity-shifting journey. Declare, with unwavering conviction, that you are the person you aspire to be. This decision serves as the catalyst for a cascade of aligned thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Your decision must be underpinned by unwavering conviction. Declare with certainty that you are no longer bound by the limitations of your old identity. Embrace the profound truth that you are now your chosen identity. You can transform in an instant if you do it right. Phrase your declaration in the present tense. Instead of saying, "I will become confident," declare, "I am confident." This linguistic shift reinforces the immediacy and reality of your new identity. Visualization is a powerful technique to reinforce your new identity. Create a mental movie where you vividly experience yourself living out your desired identity. Engage all your senses, immerse yourself in the emotions of success, and visualize the details of your transformed life. Visualization serves as a bridge between your current state and the person you aspire to become, providing a tangible and sensory experience of your transformed self. Infuse your visualization with emotions. Feel the joy, confidence, or fulfillment associated with your new identity. Emotions act as a powerful amplifier, signaling to your subconscious mind that this desired reality is not only possible but deeply fulfilling. Make visualization a consistent part of your routine. Set aside dedicated time each day to visualize yourself living as your new identity. Consistency strengthens the neural pathways associated with your desired identity, accelerating the integration of this new self-concept. Then you go be it until you see it. If you are the architect of your life, your beliefs are the foundation, standards and values are the boundaries, and your thoughts the raw materials, then being must be the construction blocks and materials. It's not merely about thinking or talking about your desired identity. It's about living and breathing as if you have already become that person. It requires you to act, think, and feel in alignment with the person you aspire to be. Align your actions with the characteristics of your new identity. If your desired identity involves being a leader, take on leadership responsibilities, make decisions with confidence, and exhibit the traits you associate with effective leadership. Cultivate thought patterns that resonate with your new identity. Challenge and replace any lingering thoughts that conflict with your chosen identity. Your thoughts should mirror the mindset of your ideal identity. Engage your emotions in the process. Feel the emotions associated with your desired identity. Whether it's confidence, joy, or determination, infuse your daily experiences with the emotional tone of your transformed self. Consistency is paramount in this practice. Be relentless in your commitment to living in alignment with your new identity. The more consistently you embody this identity, the more seamlessly it integrates into your subconscious, solidifying the transformation. Actively seek evidence that reinforces your new identity. Notice and celebrate small wins, positive feedback, and instances where you embody the qualities of your desired identity. This reinforcement strengthens your belief in the authenticity of your transformation. Acting as if bridges the gap between your current self and the person you aim to become, as your new identity hardens into reality. Challenges are inevitable on the path of identity shifting. New experiences will test your new self. People who knew you as your old identity may attempt to pull you back through their own familiarity or fear of change. But other people don't define you now. You define yourself. Develop resilience and view challenges as opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your new identity. Embrace setbacks as valuable lessons and pivot back to your chosen path, should you slip back. When you're tested, use the 5-second rule, a concept by Mel Robbins, to serve as a pattern interrupt. When faced with thoughts or actions inconsistent with your new identity, count backward from 5 to 1 and interrupt the default pattern. Use this moment to redirect your thoughts and actions in alignment with your desired identity. Affirmations are powerful tools to reprogram your subconscious mind. Craft affirmations that mirror your new identity. Repeat them regularly, or at least have them at the ready when you are tested. When faced with distractions or moments of doubt, use affirmations as a tool for distraction and realignment, guiding your focus back to your chosen identity. As Tony Robbins said, "Knowledge is not power. Intelligent action is power." Do something with this information. Identity shifting can be used to tackle any issue in your life. In this video, we're going to show you how to apply it to the big three: weight loss and health, relationships, and making money. Let's start with weight loss and health, because without health, the rest doesn't matter. Not to mention, both are proven to help in relationships and to make more money. Have you tried to lose weight in the past, but never could reach your goal? Or maybe you hit your goal weight, but you gained even more back. If you're tired of the weight loss struggle and yo-yo dieting, you're watching the right video. There's a reason why you and so many others fail to make or hold onto the changes you make. It's because those changes weren't aligned with who you are, your identity. You see, it doesn't matter what strategy, tactic, or weight loss method you try if you don't change your foundation, who you are, how you think, feel, and operate with respect to your weight and health. No tactic will get you to and keep you at your ideal weight. Certainly, some tactics, programs, and foods work better than others, but your identity is a thermostat. Get too far out of whack from your set temperature, and the system will kick on to get you back to your set point. If you've struggled with weight loss in the past, I'm sure there were times when things were going great. Maybe you lost a few pounds, and then bam! You fall off the wagon and you can't explain why you sabotaged yourself by eating that hamburger, and those fries, and ice cream, 3 days in a row. It's because discipline isn't stronger than your identity. In this video, you're going to learn how to shift your identity, reset your thermostat, so that you can make lasting changes to your weight and health. Sound good? Good. Embarking on a journey to lose weight isn't just about shedding physical pounds. It's a profound transformation that starts from within. The key lies in the powerful technique of identity shifting. In this video, I'll walk through the steps you need to take to reshape your beliefs, values, and actions, allowing you to embody the identity of the person you aspire to become, a healthier, fitter version of yourself. Your beliefs are the foundation of your identity. Begin by examining the beliefs that currently define your relationship with weight and health. Are these beliefs empowering or limiting? Most likely, they're limiting or downright destructive. You must craft new beliefs that align with the future you envision. One where you are not just losing weight, but living a vibrant and healthy life. You may often say, "I'll never be able to lose weight. It's just in my genes." You need to shift that to a more empowering belief. I am in control of my health, and with consistent effort, I can achieve and maintain a healthy weight. Or, I only eat healthy foods that energize me. You must also align actions with your new identity. Identify the actions that align with the characteristics of your new identity, a person committed to a healthy lifestyle. Whether it's choosing nutritious foods, incorporating regular exercise, or practicing mindfulness, align your daily actions accordingly. Your old action might be that you skip meals and rely on fast food because you're too busy. You may want to adopt this new action. Plan your meals ahead of time, ensuring they are balanced and nutritious. Even with a busy schedule, you prioritize your health. Your values, standards, and rules serve as the raw materials of success. You have to elevate your standards to match the desired identity of a healthier you. Establish new rules that govern your behavior in terms of nutrition, exercise, and self-care. You will want to take many of the important actions you identified and set standards and rules around them. Your old standard might be, "I try to exercise when I find the time." Or maybe you don't even have a standard at all, and if you skip a workout or 6, it's no big deal. Adopt this new standard or something that works for you. I work out for at least 30 minutes 4 times a week, no exceptions. My health is a priority. You get what you tolerate. Determine what you will no longer tolerate in your life concerning health and well-being. Whether it's unhealthy eating habits, sedentary behavior, or negative self-talk, identify these deal breakers and commit to eliminating them. Maybe you determine that you will no longer tolerate mindless snacking in front of the TV after 9 p.m. because it undermines my efforts to maintain a healthy diet. You have to adapt these things to you. The challenges you've had in the past with weight loss, and the new actions you've decided to take. Now, Your environment plays a crucial role in reinforcing your identity. Create surroundings that support your weight loss journey. Stock your kitchen with healthy foods, surround yourself with positive influences, and eliminate triggers that may lead to old habits. You also must give yourself permission to shift and become a new person in the area of health and weight. Acknowledge and release self-limiting beliefs tied to your old identity. Recognize that you are not bound to your past, and give yourself permission to shift towards a new, healthier identity. You might say, I give myself permission to let go of my past identity. I am not defined by my history. I am creating a new, healthier version of myself. If some people judge me or don't choose to go along on my journey to being healthy, I will take it in stride. Adopt a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation. Extract valuable lessons from past experiences without letting them define you. Your past is a teacher, not a jailer. Someone with a fixed mindset might think, I failed to lose weight before, so I'll probably fail again. Someone with a growth mindset would say or think, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. I embrace challenges as a natural part of my journey to a healthier me. Commit to the decision of embodying your new identity. This is a commitment you don't go back on, a real decision that sets the stage for transformation. You might say something like, I commit to being a person who prioritizes health. I weigh X number of pounds, fit and healthy. There's no going back. This is who I am now. Envision yourself vividly living out your desired identity. Create a mental movie where you see yourself making healthy choices, enjoying an active lifestyle, and feeling confident in your body. Let this mental movie guide your actions. You might see yourself cooking nutritious meals, enjoying workouts, and feeling confident in your body. People might gush over how amazing you look and tell you how inspiring you are. Visualize your ideal self, feeling the positive emotions you would feel if you were your ideal weight now. Then you go out and you be it until you see it. Behave as if you are your ideal weight. Do the things you would do. Exercise. Plan meals ahead. Choose healthy foods. Skip dessert, whatever. Believe and think what healthy people believe and think. And as you do this, actively seek out evidence that reinforces your new identity. Celebrate small victories, whether it's choosing a salad over fast food or completing a challenging workout. If someone gives you positive feedback, use these victories as proof that you are becoming the person you aspire to be. Sometimes our students make enormous leaps without any setbacks, but sometimes they're tested. You should anticipate challenges and decide how you will respond when tested. What are you going to do when someone offers a cupcake? Will you have a piece of gum waiting in your pocket, or maybe you'll bring fruit to the office birthday party rather than go empty-handed? That could very well turn into cake in your hand. Having a plan in place ensures that you stay aligned with your new identity, even in the face of obstacles. You might say to yourself, when faced with a tempting dessert at a social event, I'll remind myself of my commitment and choose a healthier option without feeling deprived. Because I know choosing my health over sugar feels better in the long term. Mastering the art of identity shifting is a transformative process that goes beyond traditional weight loss approaches. By reshaping your beliefs, values, and actions, you not only lose weight but also gain a new, empowered identity. You have the power to become the person you envision. One choice, one action, and one transformed belief at a time. I urge you to go through the steps listed and change yourself to get healthy. The beauty of this process is that it can be applied to anything. You have an identity in each part of your life. Use this process and apply it. Let's move on to see how you can use identity shifting to make more money. Are you struggling financially? Do you want to make more money but you don't know how? Or maybe you've tried, but nothing seems to work? If you said yes to any of these questions, it's time to explore a transformative approach. In this video, we'll delve into the technique of identity shifting, a powerful method to align your financial goals with your true self, paving the way for lasting changes in your financial life. There's a reason why you and so many others fail to make more money. It's because the changes you tried to make, the bank account size you wanted, weren't aligned with who you are, your identity. You see, it doesn't matter what side hustle you start, what cryptocurrency you buy, or investment strategy you use. If you don't change your foundation, who you are, what you believe, how you think, feel, and operate with respect to your finances, no business or tactic will make you rich. You're not wired to be rich, so you won't be it. Does that make sense? Certainly some jobs, businesses, and investment strategies are better than others, but your identity is a thermostat. If you get too far from your set temperature, the system will kick on the heat or air conditioning to get you back to your set point. If you've struggled with making money in the past, I'm sure there were times when things were going great. Maybe you got a promotion or an investment did well for you. But then, you take a turn for the worse. You get laid off. The stock plummets. You gambled away your newfound money at the craps table. You lost what you gained, and you can't explain why you sabotaged yourself, or why whatever circumstances happened that took away your cash. It's because you can't outperform your self-worth and identity. In this video, you're going to learn how to shift your identity, reset your thermostat, so that you can make lasting changes to beliefs and mindset to help you make more money and attract abundance into your life. If you follow the steps, you will finally get the financial results you're looking for. You see, your beliefs are the foundation of your identity. What you believe determines how you act and what opportunities you notice and attract into your life. So you must begin by examining the beliefs that currently define your relationship with money. Are these beliefs empowering or limiting? Most likely, they're limiting or downright destructive. You must craft new beliefs that align with the future you envision. One where you are not just getting by, but thriving financially. Can you see that for yourself? Do you have conflicting beliefs like maybe you think all wealthy people are arrogant or a-holes? You may often say, "I'll never be wealthy," or perhaps seemingly more benign, but just as damaging in reality, "I'm broke. I can't do X, Y, or Z." Transform, "I'll never earn enough" into, "I am in control of my financial destiny. Abundance is my natural state." Or, "I am worthy of financial abundance." You must also align actions with your new identity. Identify the actions that align with the characteristics of your new identity. A person committed to financial growth. If impulse spending is an old action, or you typically have more month at the end of the money, replace it with a new action. I pay myself first. Create and stick to a detailed budget, actively seeking opportunities to increase my income. Your values, standards, and rules are the raw materials of success. By elevating your standards, you set the stage for a new financial identity. Instead of vague goals, establish clear standards like, "I set and achieve financial goals strategically. I am committed to financial abundance. I save $500 every month. I view my phone as a tool, not a toy. I'm no longer going to upgrade every 2 years." That might be blasphemy to you, but you must raise the floor of your financial behaviors. You get what you tolerate. Determine what you will no longer tolerate in your life concerning your finances and money-earning ability. Whether it's living paycheck to paycheck or neglecting savings, identify these deal breakers. Make a commitment to eliminate behaviors that hinder financial stability. Your environment plays a pivotal role in reinforcing your financial identity. Craft surroundings that support your financial goals. Whether it's organizing finances, seeking advice, or surrounding yourself with positive influences, your environment should align with your wealth-building journey. Maybe you take a different route home from work that avoids your favorite bar or store. You also must give yourself permission to shift and become a new person in the area of money of finances. Acknowledge and release self-limiting beliefs tied to your old identity. Recognize that you are not bound to your past, and give yourself permission to shift towards a new, wealthier identity. You might say, "I give myself permission to let go of my past identity. I am not defined by my history. I am creating a new, more abundant version of myself. If some people judge me or don't choose to go along on my journey to being wealthy, that is their choice. I will respect it, but continue on the path I want for me." Adopt a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation. Instead of thinking, "I failed before, so I'll probably fail again," shift to, "Every setback is a chance to learn and grow. Challenges are a natural part of my journey to financial prosperity." Commit to the decision of embodying your new identity. This is a commitment you don't go back on. A real decision that sets the stage for transformation. You might say something like, "I commit to being a person who prioritizes making, saving, and growing money. I earn X dollars a year and save X% of my income. There's no going back. This is who I am now." Envision yourself vividly living out your desired identity. Create a mental movie where you see yourself making money, smart financial and investment choices, and enjoying the benefits of financial abundance. Let this mental movie guide your actions. You might see yourself getting a promotion or having success in a new business venture. People might ask you for investing help because they know you've done so well. Visualize your ideal self, feeling the positive emotions you would feel if you were making your desired income. Then you go out and you be it until you see it. Behave as if you are the person who has all the abundance you want. Do the things you would do. Learn about investing, make a budget and stick to it. Add more value than you get paid for at work. Ask for a raise, whatever. Believe and think what wealthy people believe and think. And as you do this, actively seek out evidence that reinforces your new identity. Celebrate small victories, whether it's finding money in a couch cushion, saving some money, or making a few extra bucks in your side hustle. Use these victories as proof that you are becoming the person you aspire to be. Anticipate challenges and decide how you'll respond. When faced with financial temptations, remind yourself of your commitment to abundance. Choose mindful spending over impulsive purchases, knowing it aligns with your long-term goals. Know what you'll say when you're invited to go shopping or away for the weekend, assuming it doesn't fit into your new budget. Sometimes our students make enormous leaps without any setbacks, but sometimes they're tested. You should anticipate challenges and decide how you will respond when that occurs. Having a plan in place ensures that you stay aligned with your new identity, even in the face of obstacles. Making money doesn't have to be difficult. You just have to be wealthy, believe, think, and act like wealthy people do in making money. This doesn't mean buy a Lambo before you can afford it. It means being smart with money, networking for business opportunities, and taking calculated risks. You have the power to become the person you envision. One choice, one action, and one transformed belief at a time. I urge you to go through the steps listed and shift your identity to make more money and live the life of abundance that you want. Now that you know how to get and feel fabulous, make a butt-ton of money, let's go get the girl or guy of your dreams. How does that sound? Are you lonely? Or maybe you've had some relationships, but they haven't lasted. Perhaps you or they couldn't commit, or there was too much conflict and it didn't last. Or maybe you've tried, but nothing seems to work. If you've been navigating the challenging landscape of romantic relationships, only to find setbacks and frustrations, it's time to try something new. In this video, we'll delve into the technique of identity shifting, a powerful method to align your romantic aspirations with a new self, paving the way for lasting changes in your love life. There's a reason why you and so many others fail in relationships. It's because what you wanted wasn't aligned with who you are or were at the time. You see, it doesn't matter who you're with, who's your wingman or wingwoman, what bro strategy you try, if you don't change your foundation, your identity, what you believe, how you think, feel, and operate around your relationships. You will sabotage or repel satisfying relationships. You're not relationship material, so you won't be successful in one. Does that make sense? But the good news is that you can shift your identity, so you are fabulous relationship material and find the love and partner that you want. Certainly some people are better in relationships than others, but your identity is a thermostat. If you get too far from your set temperature, the system will kick on the heat or air conditioning to get you back to your set point. If you've struggled with relationships in the past, I'm sure there were times when things were going great. Maybe you met someone new and thought you would make it, or you even got engaged or married, but then things went sideways. You cheated, or they did. You grew apart. You got dumped and now you're lonely. You lost what you gained and you can't explain why you sabotaged yourself or why they ended it with you. It's because you can't outperform your self-worth and identity in the long term. It doesn't matter if it's money, health, relationships, or your career. You have an identity in each of those areas, and that determines how you think and act, and ultimately determines the results you get in your life. In this video, you're going to learn how to shift your identity, reset your thermostat, so that you can make lasting changes to beliefs and mindset to help you become more attractive, become that relationship material, and find the partner you're looking for in your life. Your beliefs are the foundation of your identity. What you believe determines how you act and what romantic opportunities you notice and attract into your life. If you believe you're lonely, you will remain lonely. If you believe you're unlovable, you will remain so. You must begin by examining the beliefs that currently define your relationship with others. Are these beliefs empowering or limiting? Most likely, they're limiting or downright destructive. You must craft new beliefs that align with the future you envision. One where you are not just in a relationship, but thriving in one. Can you see that for yourself? Transform "I'll never find true love" into "I am deserving of a deep, meaningful connection, and love flows easily into my life." What have you believed about yourself, your significant other, or about relationships in general that have limited you in the past? You must also align actions with your new identity. Identify the actions that align with the characteristics of your new identity. A person committed to a fulfilling romantic life. If staying in unhealthy relationships is an old action, replace it with a new action. I prioritize my well-being and put myself out there even though I risk being rejected. Or, I'm going to approach 3 people I find attractive every week and strike up a conversation to see where it goes. Your values, standards, and rules are the raw materials of success. By elevating your standards, you set the stage for a new romantic identity. Instead of vague relationship goals, establish clear standards like, I commit to only being with a partner who is fun and loving. You get what you tolerate. Determine what you will no longer tolerate in your romantic life. Whether it's settling for less than you deserve or engaging in toxic patterns, identify these deal breakers. Make a commitment to eliminate behaviors that hinder the potential for a healthy and loving relationship. Set standards for how you expect to be treated and what type of treatment you won't tolerate. Your environment plays a pivotal role in reinforcing your romantic identity. Craft surroundings that support your relationship goals. Whether it's fostering self-love, seeking positive influences, or engaging in social activities, your environment should align with your journey towards a loving relationship. You also must give yourself permission to shift and become a new person in your relationships. Acknowledge and release self-limiting beliefs tied to your old identity. Recognize that you are not bound to your past, and give yourself permission to shift towards a new, fulfilling version of yourself. Acknowledge that your past relationships don't dictate your romantic future. You might say, I give myself permission to let go of my past identity. I am not defined by my history. I am creating a new, more loving and lovable version of myself. My desire to be in a loving relationship is more important than who I used to be. Adopt a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation. Instead of thinking, I've had failed relationships, so I'll probably fail again, or I'm lonely, I'll never find anyone, shift to, every relationship teaches me valuable lessons. Challenges are a natural part of my journey to a loving partnership. Commit to being a person who attracts and sustains a loving relationship effortlessly. This isn't a casual decision, it's a transformational commitment. State firmly, there's no going back. This is who I am now, a magnet for deep and meaningful connections. Envision yourself vividly living out your desired romantic identity. Picture yourself engaging in healthy communication, experiencing mutual respect, and enjoying the benefits of a loving relationship. This mental movie becomes your guide for future actions. Visualize your ideal romantic self and relationship, feeling the positive emotions you would feel if you were already in your desired relationship. You need to shift from feeling lonely or frustrated to feeling as if you are already in a loving relationship. Then you go out and you be it until you see it. Behave as if you are the person who has the romantic opportunities and relationships you want. Do the things you would do, learn about communication, plan fun dates, put yourself out there when meeting new people. Believe and think what people in healthy relationships believe and think. And as you do this, actively seek out evidence that reinforces your new identity. Celebrate small victories, whether it's getting a date or a second date, establishing healthier relationship boundaries, building emotional intimacy, or just taking a risk even if it falls short. Use these victories as proof that you are becoming the person you aspire to be. Anticipate challenges and decide how you'll respond. When faced with romantic temptations or setbacks, remind yourself of your commitment to a fulfilling relationship. Choose self-love and patience over settling, knowing it aligns with your long-term goals. How are you going to handle a rejection at a bar? Maybe you give yourself 5 minutes to approach someone new. What will you do if you get defensive or into an argument or do something to potentially sabotage your relationship like you may have done in the past? Will you apologize? Communicate differently? Having these responses and rules ready to go if you slip up will help you bounce back quicker and potentially avoid catastrophe. This plan ensures that you stay aligned with your new identity, even in the face of obstacles. Relationships are not easy. They involve two imperfect people trying to build something special. But if you want a loving relationship, be loving. You should feel like you're already loved. But don't think of love as just a feeling. Love is a verb. Be it. Show it. Believe, think, and act like people who are in great relationships do. You have the power to become the person you envision. I urge you to go through the steps listed and shift your identity to become the romantic partner you need to be to attract what you want. The next step is to tap into the power of manifestation. You can do that by watching this video here.